In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make money as a creator on TikTok. And the only reason I know this works is because I already have hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and I've made tens of thousands of dollars from it. So instead of gatekeeping all this sauce to myself, I'm making this video to share everything that I've learned with you 100% for free. If you want to leave a like on the video just for that, I'd appreciate it, but without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, what I'm showing you right here on my phone is my exact TikTok account. And you can see here some of my most popular videos have tens of millions of views on TikTok. And the reason I was able to get a lot of followers is initially because I happen to be really good at juggling. So for example, I can juggle pretty well. But that's only part of the puzzle because I know many people who can juggle way better than me or who are way more talented than I am, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be able to get views, nonetheless make money with social media. So I'm going to be showing you the exact strategy that allowed me to get tens of millions of views and how that actually translates to money when it comes to being a creator on TikTok. Let's start with monetization. So on TikTok, the main way that creators can make money is through something called the Creator Rewards Program. This is where TikTok will literally just pay you per the amount of views that you get on your videos. This is completely different than TikTok Shop, which is a side hustle in and of itself and is very valid, but is not what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm talking about specifically making money as just a content creator. So the way that works is if you click on these three dots on the top of your profile and go to TikTok Studio, if you scroll down, you'll see something called Creator Rewards Program right here. And you can see just in the past month, I've made $3,263 from this, but this is only because I've already been accepted to the program. To get accepted to this program, you basically need 10,000 followers, 100,000 views in the past 30 days, and you will need to be from an eligible country, which would include the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, South Korea, France, Mexico, or Brazil. Now, I think by far the hardest part is getting the 10,000 followers. Getting 100,000 views in 30 days is actually relatively easy. So later on in the video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to hit your first 10,000 followers if you're not already there yet. But if you already know you have pretty viral content and you think you're ready to make money with this, then let me show you how the Creator Rewards Program actually works. Now, for you to make any money from the Creator Rewards Program, your videos have to be over 1 minute long. If your video is not at least 1 minute long, you actually won't make any money, even if you got 10 billion views. So that's the one thing I would say that makes it kind of hard, but at the same time, it can be extremely rewarding because in some cases you can still make up to like $1 per 1,000 views, which in some cases that's exactly how much money you'd be making on a YouTube video, but it is way easier to get views on a video that's just like 1 minute, 1 second long on TikTok than it is to get views on like a 5-minute YouTube video. So I want to just show you, for example, how much money you can make from this. This is a video that I recorded around 1 or 2 weeks ago, and it's made $831 so far, and this is off of 964,000 qualified views. So that's basically around $1 per 1,000 views that this video was getting, and it was only 1 minute and 34 seconds, which is actually absurd. This literally means if you just have the skill of being able to create very viral videos that are just over 1 minute, you can make a ton of money from this. But I want to expand a little bit on how this works, because once you join the creativity program, you can see here that I have something called standard reward, and then I have something called additional reward. And just with the standard reward, posting these videos wouldn't have made me that much money, but with the additional reward, it makes a lot more money. You can see here the standard was $137, but with the additional reward, it was basically an extra $700. So I went from $137 to like $800 just because I got additional rewards. So how does it work? Well, it says here, additional reward is an extra payout for well-crafted 1 minute plus videos posted by creators with specialized content. So even though it's not absolutely clear what that actually means, I think what it basically means is that you're not really going to get an additional reward unless you're posting unique original videos with your face in it. If you're just posting like nonsense reposted, kind of garbage, not really original content, there's probably a low likelihood that you'll get access to that much of an additional reward. One thing I did notice was that the more saves a video can get, the more additional reward it will seem to have. So trying to get more saves is something you can kind of try to do with your videos. Another thing is targeting an audience that's from higher earning countries. I do think does seem to have an effect. So you can see here in my video, it's mostly people from the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia. So these are all developed countries. And that means that just due to the advertising value that those countries have, you're going to be able to make a lot more money from that than if all your viewers were from the Philippines. So with that being said, that's how monetization on TikTok works. But before I explain to you how exactly I make these videos so viral so that I can consistently make thousands of dollars a month just from TikTok, I want to first show you that you can also make money like this on YouTube and even on Snapchat, which I have separate videos of. And what I think is genuinely one of the most underrated methods to do this is using a tool called Repurpose.io. The link to this will be in the description, and it's genuinely the best tool I've ever found with social media. It's literally made me thousands of extra dollars from doing no extra work. As you can see on my YouTube, in just the past 28 days, we made an extra $2,000. And all this software basically does is it automatically reposts all the videos from your main social media platform to every single other platform. So this is helpful for you if your main platform is like Instagram and you want to get all your content on TikTok, or if TikTok is your main platform, but you also want to grow on Instagram, YouTube, and every single other platform. To put this in perspective, all you have to do is make an account through Repurpose. You can literally just sign in with Google. Again, the link to it will be in the description. And then you can just go to connections and connect whatever social media accounts you want to connect and go to workflows. And then if I was going to make a workflow from TikTok to YouTube, which you can see I already have one, all I would have to do is click create new workflow. I can click right here to have it repost existing content that I've already posted on TikTok, as well as future content that I post on TikTok later. So I would just choose TikTok as my source, and then let's say YouTube as my destination, and then click create workflow. And then you would literally have a system that every time you post to TikTok, it automatically reposts those videos to YouTube for you. And you could also have it automatically reposting the old videos, and you can choose your content schedule to be whatever you want. I have it posting 3 times a day based on the new content that I upload and all the old content that I have that's auto scheduled to YouTube right now. And again, this has made me thousands of extra dollars across social media platforms, including getting me monetized on Snap, which is bizarrely overpowered. Highly recommend this. I've been using it for 2 years and it's like the best thing I've ever used. Link to that will be in the description, but now I want to finally touch on how do you actually make your videos as viral as possible. But I want to give you the 2 pointers that are the most helpful, and then some specific strategies that I've used that have worked really, really well. So the first thing is the hook. Obviously, this is the most important part because all social media platforms care about is keeping people on the app for longer. So for you to actually do that, you need to grab the person's attention within the first 3 seconds of the video. I tend to do this very explicitly by telling someone what the payoff of the video will be if they actually watch it, to give them a reason to not skip or scroll to the next video. So for example, here's a video right here that I posted that got 17 million views, and look at the hook for this video. I'm gonna teach you how to juggle 3 balls in under a minute. So literally 3 seconds, and they already knew what they're gonna be getting out of the video without any fluff in between. That's what a very quick, explicit hook that gives the person a reason to not scroll immediately actually looks like. And so there's a million ways to have a bunch of different hooks, but that's one way that I've approached it that has worked well for me. The second thing is once you hook the person is retaining the person on the video. How do you do this? Well, once again, I think you can do it very explicitly sometimes. In this video, for example, I literally just taught them how to juggle, and the payout, which is learning how to juggle, never came until the last 1 second of the video, which means that for the person to derive the value that the video had, they low-key had to stay all the way till the end, or else they wouldn't get the value that I was giving in the video. So that creates higher retention and tells social media platforms, wow, people are actually engaging with this video pretty well. They're not skipping, they're not going to the next one. This is keeping people on the app for longer, so let's push out this video to more people. Now, obviously, that's the very broad approach, and there's so many different things you can do on top of that to really try to optimize what you're going for. Some things that I'd like to bring up here is using formats that you know have worked in other cases or for other people in your niche, and using those formats but putting your own sauce on it. So I have a list here of a bunch of videos that have worked really, really well, and I have how many views they got and the corresponding link. And so now I know an example of a video that worked really well for me and got 5 million views is when I said, this trick might look hard, but I'm going to show you that it's actually easy. And then I realized I can record a video like that and just swap out the trick, which means that I can do something that I know will already work, or I have a really good reason to believe will already work, and I get a ton of different content ideas out of pretty much the same format. All I have to do is replace one little thing like the juggling trick that I'm doing, which overall is not that hard. So that's kind of the approach that I take. And with that being said, it takes a lot of time to actually go viral. Just so you guys know, I posted for months. I mean, you can see some of the early videos that I posted on this channel before ever getting a viral video, and it was me just experimenting with a lot of different stuff. So do not get discouraged. The way that I would view it is that every video you're posting, you're practicing getting better, and it might take you 5 years, let's say, to get good enough to be able to go viral consistently. But every single time you upload is necessary, because if you don't do it, you'll never get better, and if you never get better, you can never ever get to the goal that you have. So view every post you make as a way to get better. And I hope this video helped you out both in terms of getting your first viral video, or if you've already gone viral, making money with TikTok, as well as every other platform using Repurpose. And again, the link to that will be in the description. As always, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. And my mission is to transparently show you guys ways to make money online and exactly what I've done. So if this video delivered on that mission, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one, and peace.